hiding.
Stuffs. Can't let anybody see that yet. That's mods in the making.
Oh.
Hello, YouTubers. Well, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, well, I got the sickies,
That's right.
but I got over it.
Oh, I suppose you did.
Yeah, well,
I haven't stopped talking about it.
it was a bad
It
one.
was a bad one, I'll
Well, it
say.
consisted of blood poisoning and everything, so.
Mhm.
But anyway,
Well.
I'm over it, so. Or I think I am. It took the good out of me.
It did, it did.
Yeah, and of course, then we got into mods again, and then the garage got a bit busy.
Exactly. It
So-
was all coming on.
Yeah, so it all came. I had a good week of rest,
Oh, you did.
right? But I slept through the full week.
That's right.
So, but anyway, it is what it is. So, what's this, Tuesday, is it?
It is.
Yesterday was a bit crazy. So today I have a little bit of what we call a lund, a little bit of a break. Well, until 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I got this morning that I can mess around a little bit and do things that, not so much that I want to do, but I got to do. And one of the things that I have to do, that people at home didn't know anything about, is I have to repair our big pipe bender.
Oh, that's true.
Because I was helping my cousin Marty one Saturday morning, and I was really tired that week. It was a really, really stressful week that week because, you know, we're doing the mods plus we're doing the garage stuff. And anyway, Saturday I came out, reluctantly came out. But anyway, we had to bend some 3-inch pipe. And the book said you have to increase the pressure to 2,800 pounds to bend this 3-inch pipe. So we put the 3-inch dies in, and we were there bending it, and then we heard this great big bang, like 2 gunshots went off. We just looked at each other, and I was checking myself for wet spots, because I thought it was shot.
Wow.
And when I looked down, it had tore the rear of the cylinder right apart on the machine. Couldn't understand what happened, but then when we looked at the label, later on, looked at the label on the bender, we found out it said do not exceed 1,400 pounds or something along that line. So I said, geez, that's a kind of a contradiction.
Wow, really?
Book says one thing, machine says another, so I don't know what caused it, but anyway, that was the problem. And of course now, I'll show you now when we get it. What happened was, this is the replacement part, this is the back of the cylinder, and it literally tore these 2 ears off the back of the cylinder.
That's a lot of pressure.
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's not a small chunk of steel, right?
No.
So that's my job this morning. And this happened 2 months ago, so I just haven't had the time to get back at it. So we're going. I did weld it, and it worked. So, but I'm going to replace it. You got to do what you got to do, right? Got to put it back the way it was, right? So it came with a seal kit. Well, you had to buy the seal kit separate. Seal kit was $20-odd. I don't think I'm going to use the seal kit. I think I'm just going to reuse the O-ring there and put it back on it. I'll know when I take it apart. So I'll show you a little bit of that. And like, of course, I start off when I get a little bit of I get maybe 2 or 3 hours free time a week, and I figure I'm going to squeeze 3 days into 3 hours.
Yeah.
So what I was kind of hoping to do this morning too is to take one of them signs, right, and modify it to LED.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, now, that's the plan.
I know.
Okay, that's the plan. So I don't know how much of that I'm going to get done. I might not, because as soon as you hit the pause on that,
That's right.
somebody could come in through that door and then all those plans are gone,
Off.
and it happens.
It does.
So you got some stuff you got to get ready for shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you a hand with that, and then I'll pull the machine out, and then we can show people exactly what's on the go. How's that?
Sounds good.
Plan?
Plan.
Cool. There it be.
That's the beast.
So it said to bend 3-inch pipe to wind this in. I don't have the book in front of me. I thought it was around 2,800.
Well, I mean,
But here it says maximum pressure 1400, so I don't know. But anyway, it did take out this, so you can see where I welded it. Look, down here. See?
Oh, yes.
And it worked okay, but I just wanted to put back the way it was, right? So what I'm going to do now is I have to remove the chain, hydraulic hose, bleed off hose, 2 nuts here, and this pin, and this will come down. Then I'll be able to take it over to the bench and put the new arse end in it. So you're not going to be here to be taping, so basically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, and it'll be off. Then we'll have another look-see then, eh? What do you think?
Sounds good.
Cool? You'll be done. You'll be done what you need to do then.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Well, I got it off. No, it's not a big job. I don't even know why we're showing this, because this must be just terribly boring to anybody who's watching this stuff. But hey, you know what? You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
There might be nothing but reruns on your TV at home.
That's right.
I
Just
guarantee-
desperate enough to watch.
This is not a rerun.
No, it's
No.
not a rerun.
No, this is going to be a one-time only deal. Hey?
Definitely.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow, see, tight.
Well, probably going to need to clamp it down. This here, by the way, is the vise. It's a cheapy vise that we bought at Canadian Tire, and it's made to go into the receiver of your pickup. So I was doing a mod the other day. I said, man, I need a vise that I could just temporarily mount on there, and that's what I did.
That's what you did. Oh, yeah, that worked out perfect
Right.
for you.
So just to take the bolts off here, and it comes with this plate so you can mount it on a workbench. And there you go. Now we have the other expensive one, the, what's it called? Walton? Not Walton? Walton? I don't know where to now. I got moved in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
Wallen, isn't it? Wallen?
It's a common name in places. But anyway, it's
We got a good memory, but it's short.
yeah.
Oh,
And the thing is with it is, it's a much more refined vise than this. It's called the all-terrain
okay.
vise, right? And it looks, this here is basically a copy of it, right? But this here was only half the price, so it was on sale. So I said I'll get it and throw it aboard the truck, right? Or out doing a road call or something. And so that's how I ended up with this. And the other vise, of course, is in the case, and it don't get used now because I use the cheap vise. Yeah. You know how it is.
Oh, I know how it is, believe me.
So it is what it is. So I suspect that this is probably going to have a bit of oil. Shouldn't be too much in it. So we'll see what happens. Make a mess. We make a mess, we make a mess. Hey, bud.
That's right, we have the means to clean it up.
Yeah.
Well, you do anyway.
Yeah, you're not going to clean it up for me.
Oh, that's my problem.
I would kind of like to have all these bolts come out, but don't look like that's going to happen. But I suspect, what do I suspect? I suspect there's going to be a lot of oil on this end.
Yeah? More
Yeah.
on that end than the other?
Yeah. And I kind of got it blocked off here, but that's okay. And maybe now, I'll put it here. I got the diapers put there. Absorbents. all of them. I could probably put a nut on there. Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Put a nut on there. I'll show you how that's done. Give me a little second to get some nuts for that.
All right.
So for any of the young people that's out there, and they got to get a situation like this, where you got to try to get this out without, say for instance, putting vice grips or something on it. Put a nut on there. Now this is simple for some people, but there are people who just don't know, right? And there's no fault of their own. How can you know if you haven't been shown?
No, true.
So just a simple little thing to do. So we have the two nuts on there now, right? So we're going to tighten them up against each other. You haven't seen this either, have you?
No,
No?
new to me too.
Yeah.
I'm learning right along with everybody else.
Yeah, and there you go. So we're going to tighten them up like so. Grunt and a half.
Okay.
Okay. Now we can use this one to back out that rod. See the rod?
Okay, yeah, it's down inside. Oh, that's all one piece. Okay.
Yeah. So that's the only way we could do that. So those two.
Oh, well, that has to come off to get to where we need to be.
Want to get that back, the arse end of it.
Yeah, well, it had to be the arse end that flew out of hers.
Yeah.
I guess always.
Well, we thought it was a gunshot. That's how loud it was.
Oh, yeah.
And this was a very, very fast repair. You can see even the ear is not welded straight. It's just to
Get the job done.
get the job done because it was for his boat, right?
Oh, there you go.
And now we have to get those nuts back. We need them again.
Put a grunt and a half.
2 grunts to take it off.
Oh.
My father used to always say, man, he said, can you ever put them on tight? You can put them on so tight you can't get them off, and that's a fact.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to do the same here. Yeah, see, this works well, like this idea, if you're taking studs out of manifolds and stuff, sometimes you can use this method. Yeah. Again, you know, most people will know this, but you know, hey. Sometimes the most trivial information is what helps.
Help someone else.
Yeah.
Not everyone knows all the things. eh?
Exactly. See, there you go. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, when you go to put them in, you do the same thing to put them back in. Man, it's like a Sunday morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet, isn't it?
Yeah. It's kind of nice. Eh?
Oh, giving you a chance to do this.
Well, it's 2 months now, eh?
Yeah.
Must be 2 months since this happened.
Yeah, gotta be.
So, well, we haven't even had time to do videos.
No.
Well, some of that was due to illness, but a lot of it was due to work too as well. Well, I'll leave that one in because we'll have to put that back together. Now.
Now what?
Now he says. Now he says.
Now what? Oh, clamp her down again? Oh, drain.
Well, just in case. I don't know what's...
I guess I should wait and see instead of trying to guess.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen? That's going to come off, fall down in there. Oil's going to split up everywhere. I'm going to say, well, just as well I left it on the diaper.
True.
Right? Not tea bag.
No?
Now really, why would I want to put the full kit on that? That O-ring is perfect too. So, we need a wag. I need a wag. Here's a wag. Yeah. Should make some comparisons, I suppose, seeing we have it all apart. Same thing.
Same thing?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. So, I'm going to have to take the O-rings off. This will unscrew as well. I'm pretty sure. Because it is threaded. Ella.
Yes, boy.
And we'll transfer everything over that. And then we can reverse the procedure to put it back, eh?
Yeah, true.
And this will be a job that I've been trying to do
That's right.
for a long, long time.
Another job done.
Yeah. Show them what the end of it looks like.
Let's see. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of guys lately on some of the sites talking about their Kubota bucket
Oh, yeah?
being lame back and forth, and it's a problem that I've seen pop up a lot lately. I ran into that problem. I don't usually post on that stuff because I don't want to come across as a know-it-all. You know, because people don't know who you are, and what the hell does he know? And so I kind of stay out of the conversation. But if you ever run into that problem and you can't find the problem, you might want to suspect that nut. I have literally seen some cylinders lose the piston nut.
Oh.
The nut come off, so that when you're pulling it out, when it becomes lame, this is going back and forth, and the nut and the piston is staying right where it's to.
Oh.
So
Take apart your cylinder and look, I guess.
yeah, well, exactly, right? Yeah, it's certainly something to investigate.
That's right.
You know, rather than get into valving and get into a pile of other issues, and
Yeah.
because I've seen people suggest things that were, no, you know, and you don't want to butt in and say that's not right what you're telling them, but you just quietly observe.
That's the internet for you.
Yeah.
Just got to pick through it.
And of course, you know, I'm not saying that this is going to be what it is in all cases.
No.
But in the extreme cases that I've ran into where I've chased the problem, I ended up going back to the cylinder and finding the problem being in that nut.
So it's a good place to start.
It's a little tech tip, all right? Yeah.
Okay.
So there's other ways you could do. You could block off your inlet and your outlet hose, and if you can still pull your cylinder in and out, well, you know the nut is the problem because the piston is not moving. But anyway, that's getting a little
This is
more.
interesting. I'm thinking, here we are, we're repairing your cylinder on your pipe bender,
Yeah.
and we're talking about a problem on a Kubota.
Yeah, but see,
Detective.
not only a Kubota, it could be on anything.
Okay, any model tractor.
Anything with a cylinder.
Yeah, true.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Any product with a cylinder.
It sparked the conversation because I seen it pop up a number of times in the last few weeks,
I reminded you, yeah.
and seeing that nut there then just reminded me. So again, it might be totally useless information to some, but you know, somebody might be listening to this, and 2 years, 3 years, 2 days down the road, they might run into the problem and say, I remember Paul and Kathy talking about that one day. I should check that and find out that that is the problem.
That's right.
So,
Yeah.
and if it is the problem, just inspect the tread on the ram here, or on the,
Cylinder?
well, this technically is the cylinder. This would be the ram, I guess you would call it, right? You know, and just check that the the thread on that, and also check the thread on the nut. And if it all looks good, I'd probably put some red Loctite on it and whack it down tight and let it sit for a while, put it back together and go for it.
Yeah, while you're in there.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What thinkest thou?
I don't know what to think.
Huh? Me either. Me either. I'm beyond thinking, huh?
Are you?
Okay, so I'll go get some picks and stuff and take off that and have a look-see, see if I can change it over.
Carry on as if you were normal.
Exactly. So we have the O-rings off the oval. One is a flat type. He's kind of like a spacer type of thing, right? So he's gonna go
yeah,
on.
nothing wrong with those.
Nah.
You're a perfect boy.
Yeah. They're out of sight, man.
That they are.
Yeah. They're groovy. Hey, man, imagine, hey, back years ago, hey, people would talk.
I'm telling you, but even now, today, I think there's a whole other language out there now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Like one young fella said to me one day, geez, man, that's sick.
Exactly.
So what's wrong with it? Right?
Now, who thought sick was good?
Yeah,
Cool.
really, eh?
Last thing I would have expected.
Yeah. That is so true.
Sick is just not nice.
Nope. So I'm going to push that down in here, but now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put some silicone release agent on the wubba.
So we don't seize in there?
Nah, it just gives it a little bit of lubrication and helps it
Well, take it back together nicely.
on the assembly, yeah. So you push it down in the groove again.
Groovy.
Yeah. Now sometimes with O-rings, they kind of arse up when you take them out because they stretch, right? But I don't think that'll happen in this case. I really, really don't. Well, I really, really hope not. So, but one never knows, does one? Now, we need to have the orientation right on this.
Oh yeah, so your ears are sticking out the right way.
Yeah. So I gotta try to get that. What I might have to do is put a little band on that and bring it together. And then, because it don't look like it's going down far enough for my liking. Let's see here now. Maybe I'll take this off and lube this down much better. Eh?
Yeah.
Because you know this is not going to work with the camera on.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. It just never do, eh?
No, nothing really goes right then.
No. No, that's a fact. That's a fact, Jack. Yeah. Who used to say that?
Dude, the dude on the beardy dudes.
Oh yes,
Sigh.
Uncle Si.
Sigh on the duck guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of their name.
Duck Dynasty.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
bearded dudes. Yeah.
That's how fast we forget, eh?
So I know how you forget.
I mean, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched that in years. Is that still on?
Reruns, I think.
Oh yeah. So they're done now, or?
I don't know. They were done. They probably were back on and off again. Who knows? With reality TV.
Yeah.
It's on, it's off, it's back on.
Yeah. OCC is on now, eh? The Chopper crowd.
Yes, they're back
I
again.
thought Choppers were done.
Yeah.
Like, folks, do you guys think like Chopper shows are done? Like, I have no interest in watching.
Maybe we're out of touch, but everybody's different. But hey, but back to Well, we're just saying, that's the fact, Jack. Was it Si that said that, or was it Phil?
No, Jack.
Fact,
Cy.
Jack, it was?
Jack.
I'm sure someone will correct us.
No, Cy.
Was it?
Uncle Cy, yeah.
The tea drinking guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of liked him.
Mm-hmm. They're all cool.
Well, he was my favorite.
Okay.
Not that it matters.
No, but everybody has their character,
Yeah, I think so,
their
eh?
favorites.
So, let's see, I get that up. Yeah, this is going to cause me a little bit of an issue here.
Is it?
Yeah. I might have to clamp that on somehow. And see.
Good thing you could buy that part separate, because that whole cylinder is nasty.
These almost $200? Well,
Yeah.
it was $200 by the time we got here.
Yeah, for the end piece, but the cylinder itself, it was nasty.
Yeah, I don't remember what the cost of that
I
was.
don't know, was it $1,100, $1,200?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, something up there.
Wicked, eh? Yeah, that's a,
Yeah, it was definitely spoiling a $1,000 bill for sure.
yeah.
And
Oops,
there's nothing wrong with the cylinder.
somebody's coming.
Okay. Hey, back.
So what I did is the end of the cylinder has got a taper on the inside. So when we left off, you seen me putting the dielectric grease or silicone release agent on it. So what I did is I just put the studs back in and I just equally torqued them in and I brought it together so you can see now it fits together.
Yeah,
right?
it does.
So I don't think that will leak.
Nope.
So what I have to do here now though is I have to put it in the vise. And I'll just give them a little bit of a twist, right? Like that. What were we talking about? Oh, Orange County choppers. Yeah, it'd be interesting now to see if people are going to pick up and watch it.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no interest. I don't know why. I guess I'm afraid that it's going to go back to the way it was and arguing and,
Yeah.
you know, the drama. Too much
The
drama.
drama is what the people wanted.
Yeah. Well, when they came after us in 2012 and then 2014,
To do a show, they wanted the drama.
they wanted the drama.
They wanted the cursing and the fighting and the swearing.
And I said, they said, do you curse? Do you swear? I said, oh yeah. Well, they said, that's good. I said, but I'm never going to swear on video.
No.
And they said, well, that's going to be a problem. I said, not for me.
No.
Might be for you.
That's right.
But as I've been married to this woman now, well, that was 33 years at that time.
That's right.
34 years. And I said, never swore on her yet. She never swore on me, and we ain't going to start.
No.
Eh? So then they came back in 14.
Yeah, it was.
They called and you said they're on the phone again. And what did I tell you?
You talked to him.
You talked to them. I'm not wasting any more time on them.
No,
Well,
I
you were-
wasted mine.
How long were you on the phone?
Over 3 hours.
Yeah. And what came out of it?
Zilch.
Yeah.
Nothing, because you couldn't agree to their terms.
No. Scripted.
Oh, everything was scripted and added in.
Yeah.
Again, reality TV.
Yeah.
Anyone who watches and thinks those shows are really what's going on.
It's not something you want to sell your soul for.
No.
Really, it isn't.
Well, yeah, definitely not.
I mean, you look at the history of these shows and the families that's involved. They never stay together,
No, that's right, you don't.
right? There's always turmoil. There's even the local ones here in Newfoundland here. There's fellas in trouble all the time with
Yeah.
the law and
I
this.
know.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because their egos get so big and.
Well, haters too. Haters get out and cause a lot of problems.
Well, that's true too. Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? Bloop.
And what's that?
That is a notification from the website.
Oh, well, you better go check
I
it out.
better go check
What are you doing here?
I gotta
Well,
go.
I'm gonna start swearing in a minute.
I'm back.
When you told me you had 20 minutes, I said, well, for what?
Scared you.
Jeez, I didn't know we were going by a script or something now. Yeah.
Well, I've been busy. I've been back and forth, but I'm going to tell you, there's going to be some awfully extra happy fathers out there for Father's Day.
Yeah?
Some nice orders coming in.
Yeah, well, I'm not getting anything.
You is. You got your Father's Day gift.
When?
Well, how soon they forget. What about your Milwaukee dooflicky that I bought you?
That was a pre-gift.
I didn't say anything about pre.
Well, you know how it works around here. If you have a birthday, you have the pre-birthday gift. Then you have the birthday gift. Then you have the post-birthday gift. We're still on the pre-Father's Day gift. There's 2 more to go.
More to go. You're scaring me.
Anyway, we got this back together.
Oh, good. You got it on now? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I read the manual, just or part of the manual then.
Gee whiz, I gotta wonder if we can trust the manual.
Well, that's a fact.
I mean, really, I mean, it told me that first.
Yeah. So it says to set it up to 30 to 40 degrees. When this shoe comes up and hits that, that means it should be should have around 1,100 pounds. So we shall see. There's 11, well, there's 1,000 right there. See if there's any leaks.
Okay.
Dry as a biscuit.
Awesome.
So,
Biscuit, did you mention food? Biscuit?
so it's fixed. Chains are tight. So yeah.
Oh, perfect. Success.
It's the way it's supposed to be now. So now it's back to its original condition.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which we like to see things.
Well, you know, you can't have it where it's welded up and stuff like that, because if it breaks, it could kill you, right?
Yeah.
So according to the way that went off that day, Marty and I thought we were goners.
It was pretty good.
Well, I was checking myself for wet spots.
Yeah.
I said, it must be bad because I'm not feeling it. So I figured if I was hit, I was already gone into shock. I just had to stop the leaks. Right? You know. So yeah, so you got some packing to do, eh? Mm-hmm. I got some cleanup to do. And got a little bit of paint work to do now because you got stuff.
Yeah, we got some custom order paint work.
Yeah, so we always got a supply of short footers. And we always got a supply of those, what do you call them, those locks?
The outrigger locks.
Outrigger locks.
You always struggle with that.
Yeah. And there's spill guards always in stock, and
That's right.
and the regular stuff that's on our
Regular
site.
stuff,
So
yeah.
if you want to check it out, just go to the site, the website that's in the video description. You can have a look and see. And other than that, I got to clean up, and I guess I got to go back and start doing some work for our viewers who buys our products, which we greatly appreciate.
Greatly appreciate this, right?
And then probably next video, then I'll show how I'm going to convert those specially repaired custom mod signs to a LED one. That'll be another video in a day or two.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
Sounds good.
What thinkest thou? That's my Shakespearean.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Just one of those little tasks that you got to do. Oh, I got a new fridge. I forgot to tell them about my fridge. Oh, I got a fridge.
You do?
Hey?
Yeah.
Because I'm told I don't drink enough, so I can fit at least a dozen beer in there.
At least.
You won't find no beer in there. You'll find water.
Water, yep.
Yeah, and Pepsi, and not too much Pepsi, but you find mostly water.
Yep.
So, but it's nice because it's always cool. Because in
You
the
have
past,
a beverage to offer a guest if need be.
yeah, but you can't go like that because you'll never get clear of them. They're like cats. You can't feed them. They won't go home. Right? Folks, you guys have a good day. Look after yourselves, and thanks for watching. And appreciate your patience because the video's been kind of slow lately, but we'll do our best to get more up and running. So take care, and God bless.